Shazam star Zachary Levi urges angry DC fans to have patience and effing give James Gunn and Peter Safran a break. Good morning, everybody. Zachary Levi woke up and chose violence, apparently. This guy is the same guy that, remember when everybody was like, hey, go see Shazam instead of Captain Marvel? And Zachary Levi was like, hey, guys, there's enough room for both movies, guys. And you should go see Captain Marvel because she's a woman and I'm just a male feminist. Yeah, remember that when he talked himself out of box office dollars by basically being soft? Yeah.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
So Zachary Levi again, this is funny because God knows after Shazam Fury of the Gods, he ain't coming back. I mean, none of these actors are going to be back. I mean, there might be a specific case where one or a few of them are, but I mean, none of the mainline. You're not going to get Cavill. You're not going to get The Rock. You're not going to get, I don't believe, Affleck or Godot. I'm hearing Ezra Miller. DC wants to keep him around. If DC is honestly going to get rid of like Henry Cavill as Superman and keep Ezra Miller on as the Flash, that tells me everything I need to know about them moving forward with James Gunn and Peter Safran. And I'm don't get me wrong, I'm not a Zack Snyder guy either because his stuff is trash. But this moving forward, this might be just as bad. Let's get into this article. This came out yesterday from J.B. Augustine. Not everybody is happy with the ascension of Gunn and Peter Safran to into leadership positions at the freshly christened DC studios. Gunn's personal controversies aside, fans are more upset over losing Henry Cavill as Superman and potentially Ben Affleck as Batman. The departures come as an omen that the DCEU of Zack Snyder is very much dead. And nobody has a problem with that, like that has a rational brain or firing synapses, because Zack Snyder's stuff was pretty bad. It was bad. Despite a loud backlash, Gunn and Safran found one defender. The amount of conjecture and rumor mill drama and nonsense that keeps getting spun around out there on Instagram and Twitter is laughable, Zachary Levi said in an Instagram live video. So I would just say be patient and give them some space and time to try and really make something special. Well, you're not going to have a job, bud, so, over there anymore. So, I mean, you're defending the people that signify your unemployment. So I don't understand what you're doing here. This is a weird flex, but okay. Here's the video. Well, let's see if we can catch a couple seconds of this.
Hello, people of Earth. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Seaweed. Oh, what's up? Johan Soaks. Gold medal, Frosty Bite Silver.
All right, we're done. I can't take any more of this idiot. The Shazam star is taking up for his bosses and defying the endless pot-stirring online that Gunn addressed his personal attacks and tells everyone to give them a chance as Zack Snyder had. And I think something that DC deserves to have and something that Zack Snyder tried to do and just didn't ultimately materialize, guys. Well, that's because Zack Snyder, everything has to be dark and gritty and in slow motion. I'm an idiot. And 6 hours long. I remember watching the Snyder Cut. That was something that I'll forget. And there's no good version of Justice League, really. I mean, like I said, the Snyder Cut did fix a few things, but it just added more nonsense than needed to be there. I didn't like it. Levi classifies the internet chatter as BS and defies the notion Cavill was disliked by Gunn, saying, not just making decisions because they like someone or don't like someone, they're making decisions based on what's best for Warner Brothers, DC, that entire studio and entity, and trying to make as many fans, as much of an audience, happy as they can. It's not an easy position. They just got handed all these things that were already a lot in conflict. So guys, just give them a fucking break, he added. Levi implored viewers to take it easy, take a breath, just go enjoy what the holidays are, given some time, and let's see what happens on the other side of this as he talks himself out of a job. As like I said, you're not gonna get an invite to stick around, bud. I'm pretty sure they're gonna recast Shazam if they even use Shazam, and they'll probably make him, Billy Batson will be like, I don't know, transgender or something.
You are one pathetic loser. No offense.
The actor's remarks could be interpreted as effusive in an effort to save his own career with Warner Brothers DC, as though he is optimistic about his future and the success he is sure Shazam! Fury of the Gods will have. Levi is uncertain where he'll land after 2023. Listen, I have no idea what ultimately is going to happen to me, he said. I think I'm in a pretty good position. I think we made a great movie. I think it's going to do well, reasonably well. I hope so, Levi admitted as he continued. But then again, regardless of that, if they decide at some point that this is the way we gotta go, them's the breaks, and that's how it goes. It's scheduled for release on March 17th this year after a long but seemingly calculated delay. Its spin-off starring Dwayne Johnson as the title anti-hero Black Adam underperformed, and Warner was forced to reevaluate Johnson's place in the DCU. So let's take a look here at what Shazam actually did at the box office.
Box office breakdown.
All right, so we see over here Shazam, 366 million worldwide. That came out in April, earliest release April 3rd of 2019, and this was around the time that Cat Pan Mediocre was out too. So yeah, so that 366 million for Shazam. Black Adam, the spinoff, 392,905,437, and this was a huge disappointment on that side of DC, because this was hyped up. You had the Cavill cameo in the post-credit scene, which was supposed to lead to Superman, Black Adam, Shazam all coming to a head. And of course, we know this one just hit the bricks. Apparently it did good on streaming, but the box office wasn't strong. And that was a big deciding factor for DC moving forward with these characters and the actors and the casting. So yeah, this just didn't do well. I enjoyed this movie much more than any of the Marvel movies that came out or projects this year. The only Marvel movie I've really liked since Endgame has been a Sony movie, and that was Spider-Man No Way Home. The rest of it's just been trash. So Zachary Levi, to bring this back to DC, Zachary Levi is completely talking himself out of his job that he's probably already lost. I mean, this movie, if the first one made 366, Black Adam made 392, I'd say this falls somewhere in the 340 to 370 range. Because these DC movies are pretty much meaningless at this point, with them getting ready to reboot everything. So I don't understand why, like I said, you canceled Batgirl for a tax write-off. Why not do the same with the rest of the slate and just save yourself the time and potential losses? But I know that can't happen with every DC movie. And I'm not advocating for it, but I'm saying in certain cases where, let's be honest. I don't know what the budget of Shazam! Fury of the Gods is, but the risk to reward is gotta be dicey at best. But let me know what you guys think. Are you gonna go see? I probably, if I have time and it works out my schedule, I'll probably go check this out because my local theater will get it. And I enjoyed the first one; it was fun. But like I said, it's not like I'm advocating a boycott of DC or anything. I don't care. I just want some good movies. But the cape shit is kind of on its way out and has been oversaturation. And just it's definitely been quantity over quality, and DC really hasn't had much quality. The Batman was good, that was good, but that was a standalone thing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you going to see Shazam! Fury of the Gods? Did you go see the first Shazam as opposed to Cat Pan Mediocre? What do you think of Zachary Levi's comments? Do you think this guy's just trying to save his job? Because that's it comes off as kind of desperate. So let me know what you guys think. You might want to consider joining as a channel member, $2.99, $4.99. Join the other folks who have taken the step and become a channel member. And if not, just subscribe, ding the bell. That's free. It always will be. I'm Temple Queen of the place to be reviews. I've been here with all these. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all. This doesn't bode well.
You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.